Moira Dela Torre recently posted about her 60-pound weight loss journey. No diet, no exercise, no surgery. Let's get into this. Hey guys, my name is Jo and welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, I am a registered nutritionist and dietitian in the Philippines, and I mainly work with individuals who struggle with binge eating, disordered eating. I've actually posted a few celebrity diet review videos in the past. This is a specific topic that really impact a big part of somebody's relationship with food and their body. Quick disclaimer, the post did have a trigger warning about bulimia and disordered eating. So if you feel like you're not ready for that conversation yet, then I'll see you in the next video. If you are ready, let's talk about this. This was posted on March 9, 2023. This was a collaborative post between Moira and the Core Clinic. So right off the bat, I kind of feel like this might be a sponsored post. While it could also be a very appreciative and thankful post, if it was sponsored, this is something that's important to be indicated. She also has an RF cap, if I'm seeing that right. She's a tennis girl. Let's play. Okay, so let's go into the caption. 1 year and a month apart, from 180 pounds to 120 pounds, 60 pounds lighter in 1 year and 1 month. So that's about 13 months, which puts us a little bit of math, 4.6 pounds per month. Healthy fat loss usually ranges from 0.5 to 2 pounds per week. Usually in a weight loss journey, majority of the weight you would lose would be in the start, a quick change of lifestyle, things like that, and that would taper off as time goes on. 60 pounds in 13 months seems sustainable, but we don't really know how that weight was spread out, because there could still be instances of like 10 pounds in 1 week, which isn't very realistic or sustainable for most people. Cleared of Hashimoto's, hypothyroidism, estrogen dominance, and no longer infertile after 2 years of being declared to be. Your thyroid is a gland in like the base of your neck and your Adam's apple or your Eve's apple. But the thyroid gland creates your thyroid hormones, which are the hormones that regulate your metabolism, which affects essentially most of the processes in your body. When you say hypothyroidism, from the word hypo, it usually means that there is an underactive thyroid gland, which means that the hormones that's probably needed to regulate your metabolism isn't being produced in enough quantities. There could be a multitude of reasons for hypothyroidism, but usually with Hashimoto's hypothyroidism, it's an autoimmune disorder where the immune system creates antibodies that attack thyroid cells. Some signs of hypothyroidism could be fatigue, drier and itchier skin, feeling cold all the time, weight gain or difficulty losing weight, slower heart rate, shortness of breath, and many more. Now, the next thing that she was diagnosed with was estrogen dominance. So we have two main female hormones, which is your estrogen and your progesterone. Estrogen dominance, this is where estrogen is relatively higher than your progesterone. Some signs of this would be mood swings and bad PMS, bloating and fluid retention, weight gain around the hips and thighs. You have breast tenderness, heavy clotted periods, period cramps, migraines, fatigue, insomnia, and so on. And she continues to say, no exercise, no diet, no surgery. I only have the Core Clinic to thank for correcting my hormones. The Core Clinic is focused on hormone balance, IV nutritional therapy, weight management, personalized supplementation, and disease prevention. The Core Clinic seems to have consultations, drip menus, and so on. There is no price range at all, and I think that's something that we should start posting right away. This is a reminder celebrities tend to have a team with them. Trainers, nutritionists, hopefully dietitians, in some cases physicians. There's a lot more access and resources. So this is just a reminder to those who are comparing themselves to celebrity bodies. We have a very different lifestyle, and they are literally paid to look specific ways. Let's talk about balancing your hormones. This is a very hot topic on TikTok and Instagram, along with gut health. What are hormones? Hormones are like messengers in your body, and they usually regulate processes. You have hormones that regulate sodium in your body, you have your reproductive hormones, stress hormones, and many more. While I do agree that hormonal health and balance and gut health are very important, I do think that a lot of what we see online is just diet culture wrapped in a new packaging. Okay, but that's besides the point of the post. So this is where the trigger warning comes in. In 2020, pregnancy, I secretly became bulimic for 2 years. But in December 2021, I met Dr. Sherry, who is probably part of the core clinic. And that's when I started working on my hormones, which forever changed my life. So hormonal balance was very important for her because she was diagnosed with Hashimoto's thyroidism. She had me take a hormone test where she found out what was really messing up my system: stress, depression, and misdiagnosed PCOS for years. This is the importance of accessibility. You get checkups, screenings, and anything that you need to find out whatever is going on in your body. And I think a lot of people really struggle with just feeling like it's their fault, they needed to do more, have more discipline, when there are things they don't really see. PCOS is also something that's coming into more research and more studies, and I think a lot of women really struggled with that because we were just told to lose weight, just do better, take care of your health, when there's so many other things going on, which is again why hormonal balance is an important thing to look at. But the ways we approach hormonal balance should not come from diet culture perspective. I'd get conscious, not really because of my physical appearance, but more so because how I felt internally. And no matter what you look like, you can be struggling with that feeling of wanting to take control and take care of yourself differently from before. I always felt uncomfortable and unable to function at my best. So when we got to the real root of all the misalignment, she knew exactly which supplements to give me, and the rest is history. Most studies are showing that Hashimoto's is something you can't really cure or reverse, but you can at least treat and manage the situation so that you have fewer symptoms. Now, I'm not a doctor, but from a dietitian's perspective, I do think that supplements alone could not necessarily cure or clear her of these health concerns. For hypothyroidism, it's usually levothyroxine, which is pretty much your thyroid hormone in a pill. There is no indication on Moira's post about any medications that she took. It's mostly supplements, because she did work with a doctor, so I do think maybe there was probably some medication as well. In terms of supplementation, it would probably be iodine, vitamin D, magnesium, and others. Journey to a 60-pound weight loss had no exercise, no diet, and no surgery. Because it started off as this weight loss journey, everybody is going to be looking for the solution of how she lost weight and what they can do. And because a big part of this was that she only took specific supplements, I think this is going to resonate with everyone as, oh, I just have to take this supplement and I'll be able to lose this weight and feel better and all of those things. I just want to emphasize, this is not going to be the case for everyone. Just because you take those supplements doesn't automatically mean you will get the same results as her. Can you lose weight without a diet? Technically, everyone has a diet. It's just everything you eat and drink habitually. You can lose weight without restriction, starvation, and everything else like that. But most of the time when people say, I lost weight and didn't do any diet, they probably reduce their intake in some way, shape, or form. Where in Moira's case, there may not have been any specific strict diet, but there was probably some intentional changes in her nutrition. Most of the time, weight loss of this magnitude could be from supplements and finding that balance again, but a big chunk will probably be her intake. Now for no exercise. Can you lose weight without exercise? Yes, because a big chunk of weight loss and fat loss would come down to your calorie balance. That being said, and not specific to Moira, but to everyone, exercise and movement should not be done solely for weight loss because there's so much more to movement than just punishing your body. But I do understand in Moira's case and situation, she probably wasn't in the best mindset or physical state to actually start moving her body. Which I think is also a perfect opportunity to talk about how not everyone is ready for movement. And we can tell them that they're lazy and they should just be more disciplined and motivated, but without understanding what they are going through, how they are feeling, it's not just a discipline thing. I've been on tour for almost a month now and I usually get sick easily. I think it was the first time I felt truly present. And today I went to the gym for the first time in maybe 2 or 3 years and don't ever remember feeling this happy and healthy in my life. Yay! Now I did go reading through the comments and there's a specific comment and reply that Moira had that I do want to tap in a little bit more to. I feel like there's a misconception for women who only take care of themselves when there is weight loss. I think I speak for everyone who has been trying everything they could to feel normal, that the effort to take care of themselves has been there. It's just that the same way all of our bodies are unique, results aren't always what we could hope. I've tried every diet, every fad, even stayed in a holistic center for months just to try to see what might be wrong with me. Not really for weight loss, but more for my mental well-being. Again, an emphasis on how weight loss is not always the answer for health, and it's not always going to bring health as well. Sometimes I'd lose only to find myself gaining double the amount of what I lost, and even when I wasn't eating a lot, I was steadily gaining weight. Undereating and starvation can actually lead to slower hormonal production. This could be reproductive hormones, or in some cases, thyroid hormones as well. Restriction, starvation, undereating can cause a lot of damage long-term to our health. Plus, undereating can also impact your gut health, which is a big reason why people tend to feel constipation or major bloating. So this was pretty much breaking down Moira's weight loss journey. While we do see these stories that can be inspirational for us to take care of ourselves, there could be a lot of things that are misinterpreted. For example, if I was a teenager who saw this post, what I would take from this is that I don't need diet, exercise, or surgery to look good or feel good. I would probably just need to go to a doctor and get some supplement. There was still a big emphasis of weight loss on this post that could take us away from the overall message, which is taking care of your health has more to do than weight and has a lot to do with balance inside and out. And a big reminder is to make sure you consult with your own physician and your own team to find out what will best work for you, because everybody is still very different. And to Moira or anyone in your team, if you're possibly watching this video, as well as to everybody here, I hope you continue on your health journey to find ways to take care of yourself and celebrate your body. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget, you always deserve to eat. Bye!